In a world full of sexual activity, co-signing on promiscuity, and on indulging in the P word, I'll put it on the screen. I wanted to talk about that because I want to be more transparent on my channel, and I really want to have more genuine, authentic conversations about this. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because, if I'm being completely transparent with y'all, I am learning that there is freedom in transparency. There is freedom in crystal clear. Because a lot of the times, I know for me, it is challenging for me to share personal information on social media because, I don't know, like, people are just very weird nowadays, and they've always been weird, but I'm just now fully aware of the weirdness. So yeah, I was in deep prayer last night about some things, and the Father revealed to me that there is freedom in transparency. There is freedom in vocalizing the struggles of my generation, and it actually does not even just start and stop at my generation. This is things that have happened before and that the upcoming generation is potentially dealing with as well. And I wanted to talk about it because I was having a conversation a few days ago with somebody, and I was just telling them just with singleness and just the different, because they asked me if I wanted a man or if I needed a man. And I had told him, I said, no, I don't need a man. I want a man. And I know we always hear that because we try to flip flip everything so that it sounds way more deep than it really is. I'm not really on that type of time. Right now, I am learning to express and to share with y'all where I'm at. Where, as a young adult woman, something that I'm having to navigate is how sexually perverted men and women are. And this is why, and the Father started to show me. He started to show me that there were certain struggles that I had growing up that I never really discussed. And it's so funny because I got a bubble in my throat. It's so funny because I remember growing up, my dad shared with my sisters and I how his dad and his uncles were known for having multiple women, or known for cheating on their wives, or known for sleeping around, and known for just like saying disgusting things to women, like objectifying them. Basically, I think he said one of them was making sure that you test drive the car before you buy it. Most of us have already heard that, but for me growing up, that was not something that my parents told my sisters and I. And so when my dad shares with us the different stories, it does make me cringe. And then when my mom tells us about her side of the family and how certain things happened over there with the men, doing things that they had no business doing, it just reminds me that the enemy wants to have families and have people in a cycle that they feel like they can't break out of. And I want to break that down further. I'm saying to the extent of, when you have, before I was even born, there was talk to my dad about how he needed to test drive the car before he bought it. And the fact that he did not do that with my mom, he broke that generational curse. But you know what the funny thing is the enemy will try, even though, yeah, you've broke the cycle, but it'll try to come back and try to tempt your kids. And I'm realizing that because I realize that when I'm not vulnerable with the Father on what my struggles are and on where I'm at, because I am a woman and I do feel things and I am attracted to men, and when they be smelling right and they be looking right, there are things that happen in my body because I'm a woman, you know? And I just really wanted to talk about it because he was just telling me last night, like, there's freedom in your transparency. There's freedom in you, like, actually being vulnerable and you sharing with me exactly what it is that you're going through. Because I don't know how to help you if you don't vocalize it. And y'all, I don't believe that people need a HO phase. I don't believe that you need that. And the reason why I say that is because I have been seeing so many disgusting things on social media of people saying like little nasty remarks or like making videos about how one of the best parts of a relationship is sex. It's like, do people not know that a part of a relationship is actually to enjoy someone's company, to be compatible with that person, to, be building the kingdom? Like, I don't know. I really, that troubles me sometimes, really. Because when I hear people in the comments on something, oh, at least, you only have one person that you can, and don't get me wrong. I know when I'm married, listen here, my man, my husband, and we're gonna be getting it on. But I'm saying to the extent of like when I'm talking about dating, I'm talking about getting to know folks and people out here like normalizing premarital sex. And this is how I know that like the scripture is so true when it says that in the last days they'll be calling good evil and evil good. Because why is that even normalized? Like, there are things that I'm having to look at within myself too, because there are some things that I have done that I that I have not been that only between me and the Father know. But there are things that I'm like, I need you to help me, Father. Like, help me to remain pure before you. Help me to like purge me from iniquity. Purge me from feeling like that's one of the things that I have to test with the man to make sure that he's going to be a good man in the bed. Like, I already did not believe that, but again, there's so many conversations and there's so many things on social media that tries to tempt us and tries to make us feel as though that is what we should be doing. When, as believers, we need to limit what we are influenced by. Point blank, period. Because it comes with another level of, how they say another level or different level, different enemies. It's almost like that because I feel like I am currently in an in-between time kind of shift where what I'm speaking and what I'm declaring, what I'm decreeing, what I'm proclaiming is trying to fight with lust and just really lust. Because if I can just be transparent, that is something that I have struggled with. I've struggled with lust. I've struggled with, and that's a part of the people pleasing that the Father was sharing with me, that people pleasing is idolatry. But that's what it has been for me. It's been lust. And I wish we would be more transparent about it. But it's like, I can't expect for people to be transparent if I'm not being transparent. So I was like, I'm just going to do this video. I'm not going to do any edits to it because I want the realness and I want you to hear me loud and clear that you can be free and that we can be free and that we are free. And I just was journaling to the Father about it because I was like, I really like want to surrender Redefining Single. I want to surrender prayers, and I want to surrender all of these other brands that I have in my life coaching business. I surrendered everything that I'm doing to you. Like, I want you to get the glory from these things. So I'm making this video to encourage you to be transparent. Like, I'm willing to hear your thoughts in the comments. I say, hear your thoughts in the comments. I am screaming. I am ready to, and I'm willing to read your comments to see exactly how I can pray for you and how you can pray for me, because that is something that I want to build a community of, is those of us that genuinely are ready to confess our faults one to another. And then I think the scripture or the verse of the day is actually how love covers a multitude of sins. Now, this is a safe space. I'm not one of those people that is gonna blast you, because for me, even making this video, I'm genuinely surprised that I'm even doing this. Because I actually have to meet my homegirl for lunch, but I was like, before I leave, I want to be transparent. I want to share with y'all that there is still time. If you are awake and if you are watching this, there is time for you to be able to repent, for you to turn away, and for you to genuinely surrender your mind, your will, and your emotions to the Father. I have created some prayers that I'll probably post the link in the comments down below, because I have them on my iPad. But I really just want to emphasize that this is the time that we need to get right, because we can't keep expecting for the Father to bring us our God ordained, or bring us people that are good prospects that are suitable for our purpose. So yeah, I just wanted to share this, and I wanted to be transparent, because this channel is about redefining single, where we're embracing authentic singleness. Y'all, I ate before I did this video, and I'm over here burping so much. I'm sorry. But this channel, Redefining Single, is for those of us that are embracing authentic singleness, navigating counterfeit relationships, and becoming all that God has called us to be. And that's what I want you to do, is I want you to remember that. But in order for us to embrace authentic singleness, we have to be transparent. And in order for us to navigate counterfeit relationships, we have to recognize if we're moving as a counterfeit. And in order for us to become all that God has called us to be, we have to be free in our transparency. We have to be transparent in order to be free. My apologies. And that's what I want. I want us to talk about this. I want us to have genuine heart-to-hearts on these things, and where we can go before the Father and ask for Him to wash us and make us clean, make us white as snow, where we're praying Psalm 51 over ourselves. Because I don't know about y'all, but it's like, I feel like I'm just on the brink of my breakthrough. But the Father's like, I need you to be transparent first. I need you to talk to them. I need you to tell them the truth. Because you keep doing these videos, and that's cool, but you gotta be transparent. You gotta be real with them. You gotta let them know that I still save, and that I still make people free. That I will remove those shackles, that I will remove those impure thoughts, that I will renew your mind daily, that I will make sure that you don't conform to the ways of the world, that I will make sure that you have no fear, but that you have power of love and a sound mind. I will make for sure that your paths are straight. I will order your steps. I will not withhold any good thing from you because you walk uprightly. I will incline my ear to you because you are righteous. And so for me, that's all this video is. I know I've been talking for like almost 15 minutes, but I really just want to be transparent so that I can receive everything that the Father has for me. And I want you to be free so that you can get all that the Father has for you. And I was not gonna post until next week because I'm gonna be posting every day for all next week. I think that's the 30th through the 4th, I think it is. I don't remember, I'm not too sure. However, that is what my plan is. So I was not gonna post, but I felt led to go ahead and make this video and share with y'all that I'm here for you. I am. And I was actually writing about partitions specifically and how that hinders our walk with the Father. And it's just so amazing how he will show you certain things. So let me go to my notes. What did I say? So I was just asking the Father, like, what does it mean to rid partitions between me and you? And this is what I ended up writing down, because this is what I could remember him, or I could hear him saying, was getting rid of partitions between me and you means removing anything that creates distance or hinders your intimacy with me. Partitions can be sin, distractions, unhealthy relationships, pride, fear, or even unhealed wounds that keep you from fully surrendering yourself to me. It's about bringing your whole heart before me without compromise, without holding on to things that conflict with my will for you. It means aligning your actions, thoughts, and desires with my truth, choosing obedience over convenience, and allowing my presence to be the center of your life. Y'all, this is why I say, like, when people ask, like, how does the Father speak? When you actually stay still and you allow for him to use you and you allow for him to download things to you, I guarantee you. And then too, just talk to him. Like the way I'm talking to you, I'm literally doing this because I talked to him about this last night. And, you know, of course I had to look at the practical ways, or figure out practical ways that I could do this. And one of the ones was repenting for anything that has pulled me away from him. Secondly, letting go of relationships, habits, or mindsets that create a wedge between me and him. The third one, prioritizing time with him in prayer, worship, and his word. And the last one, trusting him fully even when it requires sacrifice. And then I said, it's a heart posture, choosing to walk in complete surrender with nothing standing in the way of my connection with my Father. So it was so funny because a few years ago, I want to say 2018, I made a post about conviction. Let me see if I have it on here. Oh, I do. April 8th, 2018, on my Facebook, I put this on my status. I said, sometimes when God convicts you of something, he is trying to rid you of what's blocking your connection with him. And I just think that is so powerful. Like, so very powerful. And me just learning how to, wow, I'm even looking through my photos and I got some stuff in here about convictions already. Wow, that's amazing. Because so the one that I did in July of 2022 was, I said, to purge, an abrupt or violent removal, this is Google's definition of purge, an abrupt or violent removal of a group of people. Vocabulary.com said, to purge is to get rid of someone or something, and it's often done suddenly. Urge rhymes with purge, and when you really have a strong urge to throw stuff out, you have an urge to purge. I don't know where that was from. I don't know if I was trying to rhyme or what, but that was July 2022. So there we go. But yeah, I'm really excited for this time because I realize it starts with me. It starts here. And if you are still watching this video, and if you've actually watched this full video, I love you so much. And I just thank you so much for listening to me. And I'll be doing many more videos about this because, again, there's freedom in my transparency. So I pray that this video blessed you. Again, leave me a comment down below. And if you would like to talk to me directly, Then my Instagram handle is THEEBLOOMINGBUTTERFLY. It's THEEBLOOMING butterfly, BUTTERFLY. So you can definitely DM me and we can have a conversation. But I love y'all so much. And again, thank you for holding space for me. I look forward to holding space for you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.